My name is Carol, and I originally came from Dublin in Ireland, and I moved to Aberdeen when I met my husband. Worked in Aberdeen for a few years, and then had my first son. And he was born very premature, and so that meant that I had to give up my job and care for him. And he was quite ill for the first year and a half of his life, so I became very isolated, and I'd lost my job, my friends, and I didn't have family here. So life became a little bit difficult, but as he grew, I started to get involved in toddler groups and play groups and that kind of thing, and I started to make friends, go to night classes, and settle in Aberdeen. So I had a very good health visitor, and she it was very encouraging and supportive. So that was a great help as well. And I have a second son, and we have a 7-year age gap. So that brought new experiences and almost like a different generation. So my boys are both grown up now and off at uni and working in Glasgow, and so I'm now an empty nester. Well, I'm actually 10 years volunteering this year. So I got involved initially because I was looking for something to do that involved supporting families. I had received great support from my health visitor, and I'd had those feelings of being isolated and without friends, and that was a tough time back then. And I realised the importance that she was, that she brought that sort of feeling of support and encouraged me to go out into the world again. So that was why I wanted to work with Home Start. I initially did my training course, and that was fantastic. I just felt really armed with some tools, and it's about being yourself really, and but getting advice and going through the training course sort of empowers you a little bit to know that you can go into somebody's home and sit and listen to them and try and offer help if they need it, and sometimes emotional support and sometimes practical support. So I started off with a family that was requiring a little bit of practical support, and our thing was to get mum out with the children, go to play parks and the woodlands and that, and chat along the way, and we would have a coffee, just simple stuff. And after 2 hours, then I would bring them back home, and so it was a very simple introduction. And as the years went on, there's been families with their ups and downs. I did more training. I did bug in the home. I did confidence to cook classes, and so now I deliver workshops and weaning babies, and to cooking nice hearty family meals in the home, and looking at budgets and seeing what we can do to address certain issues that maybe the families are having. And I still offer emotional support and practical support, whether that's just helping people get out to groups and things like that, or freeing up a little bit of time when you build up the trust with the family, maybe that mum can do something on her own, and I can be with the children. So I would say probably the most satisfying thing is just building up a relationship with families, and knowing that you're there at an arm's length if there's a crisis, or if they need a little bit of help. I love that I get to know families, and I become like an extended family member. I've still got families from way back in the days that I still keep in touch with, and meet up with for breakfast or something like that, and meet up with mums once they get the children off to school, and see them a couple of times a year. I love that people trust you, and know that you can offer some kind of help, whether it's a text or go to meet them or something like that. And it's been valuable, I know. I think if you have a couple of hours a week free and can help somebody along on their journey in whatever way, practical or emotional support, then I think Homestart is a fantastic organisation to be involved with. I've had great support from the coordinators, and all the training courses have been so good and have built my confidence as well. And so it's great to be involved with an organisation like Homestart.